Finding inner peace amidst the chaos surrounding us can seem like a Herculean task, especially when the outside world appears to spin at a dizzying speed. Filled with uncertainties, disheartening news, and daily challenges that test our serenity, imagine for a moment you are in the center of a storm. Around you, the wind howls fiercely, carrying worries, doubts, and anxieties with it. But in the center, where you stand, there is a point of calm, a space where none of this seems to touch. This image is a powerful metaphor for what it means to find your inner peace, being able to remain centered and calm, even when the world around you is in turmoil. Now you might wonder, how is it possible to achieve this state of calm? The answer, though not simple, begins with the understanding that inner peace is not something found externally, but something cultivated within oneself. It's not about eliminating life's challenges, but about learning to navigate them with a sense of balance and serenity. Imagine your mind is like a lake. When it's calm, you can clearly see the reflection of the sky and the trees around. But when a stone is thrown into that lake, ripples form, muddying the water. Our thoughts and worries are like those stones, disturbing the calm of our mind. The trick, then, is to learn to let those stones fall without disturbing the surface's serenity. But how do we do this? It starts with small steps, daily practices that help us cultivate a more mindful presence and a more balanced state of being. It can be as simple as taking a deep breath when feeling overwhelmed, taking a walk in nature to reconnect with the world around you, or practicing gratitude, reminding yourself of the things you are thankful for, even on difficult days. These practices, though small, can have a profound impact on our ability to find peace amidst chaos. So, as we navigate this complex and often confusing world, remember that inner peace is a journey, not a destination. It's not something achieved overnight, but something cultivated day after day with patience, understanding, and a bit of kindness towards oneself. By adopting these practices in your life, you will begin to see changes, not just in how you face external challenges, but in how you feel inside. And that, my friends, is the true power of finding inner peace. Being present in the moment is the master key to unlocking inner peace, a safe haven amidst the whirlwind of chaos we often find in our lives. This practice, far from being an abstract concept or a fleeting idea, is a powerful tool, an anchor that keeps us steady when the waves of life try to drag us into the open sea of worries and anxieties. Imagine yourself as an impartial observer of your own thoughts and emotions, watching them pass like clouds in the sky, without clinging or over-identifying with them. This exercise of observation helps us understand that we are much more than our momentary thoughts and feelings. Eckhart Tolle, a prominent spiritual teacher whose teachings permeate our discussions, emphasizes the importance of living in the now. He suggests that the present moment is all we truly have. The past is a memory and the future a projection. By focusing on the now, we can transcend the limitations imposed by our ruminating minds, finding clarity and peace that seemed beyond our reach. But how exactly do we do this? It starts with breathing, one of the most basic and vital functions of our being. Mindful breathing is a gateway to the present moment. By focusing on the sensation of air entering and leaving our lungs, we can anchor our minds in the here and now, reducing the background noise of our daily worries. Moreover, the practice of mindfulness teaches us to welcome each moment with acceptance, without judgment. Whether savoring a cup of coffee, feeling the breeze on your face, or listening to the birds sing, each action becomes an opportunity to be fully present. This state of attention allows us to experience life more richly and deeply, appreciating the small joys that might have previously gone unnoticed. However, it's important to recognize that the practice of being present is not an instant antidote to all problems. It's more of a skill that develops over time, through constant practice and patience with oneself. Similar to learning a musical instrument or a new language, the more we practice, the more natural it becomes. Therefore, By incorporating being present into our daily lives, we not only find a sanctuary of inner peace, but also open ourselves to a new way of experiencing the world around us. This transformation doesn't happen overnight, but with each consciously lived moment, we take a step towards a more peaceful and centered existence. This is the true power of living in the now, a gift that each of us has the potential to unlock within ourselves. Meditation and mindfulness are transformative tools that help us cultivate a mindful presence and a clear mind, essential for finding inner peace amidst the chaos of everyday life. The practice of meditation, far from being just a relaxation technique, is a profound path to self-awareness and tranquility, a time-tested method for calming the agitated mind and connecting with the silent core of our being. By sitting in silence, focusing on our breath, and observing our thoughts without judgment, we begin to realize the ephemeral nature of our worries and anxieties, recognizing that, like the waves in the ocean, they come and go, but they do not define who we are. Mindfulness, or full attention, is the practice of being fully present and engaged in the current moment, aware of our thoughts, emotions, and sensations, without getting carried away by them. It's as if, for a moment, we stopped running on the relentless treadmill of thoughts about the past and worries about the future, and simply were here now, experiencing life as it presents itself. This practice can be integrated into all daily activities, from the most mundane, like washing dishes or walking, to moments of greater stress and challenge, offering us an anchor of serenity in the whirlwind of our lives. In addition to its benefits for mental health, such as reducing stress and anxiety, meditation and mindfulness have profound effects on physical well-being, improving sleep quality, blood pressure, and the immune system. Studies have shown that regular practice of these techniques can literally reshape the brain, increasing areas associated with memory, empathy, and emotional control, while decreasing those linked to stress and anxiety. However, many are intimidated by the idea of meditating, imagining that they need to completely empty their mind or sit in silence for hours on end. The truth is that meditation is accessible to everyone, regardless of experience or background. It can start with just a few minutes a day and does not require any special equipment or specific environment. The important thing is consistency and kindness to your own mind, allowing yourself to be present without expectations or judgments. By adopting meditation and mindfulness into our routine, we open the doors to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. We learn to welcome each moment with curiosity and openness, finding beauty and serenity even in the most challenging situations. This is the true power of meditation and mindfulness, transforming our relationship with the present moment, with ourselves, and ultimately, with life itself. Letting go of negative thoughts is an essential art in the process of cultivating inner peace, especially in times of chaos. These thoughts, often automatic and invasive, can seem uncontrollable, like dark clouds covering the sky of our mind. However, it is possible to learn to disperse them, revealing the blue sky that is always behind, waiting to be rediscovered. The key to this detachment is not in suppressing or denying these thoughts, but in recognizing their presence without allowing them to dictate our emotions and actions. Imagine for a moment that your negative thoughts are like trains passing through a station. You are on the platform, watching them come and go. The practice of detachment involves choosing not to board these trains, regardless of how frequent or intense they may be. This metaphor illustrates the importance of becoming a conscious observer of one's own thoughts, recognizing that, although we cannot control their appearance, we have the power to decide how much attention we give them. An effective technique for facilitating this detachment is the practice of questioning the validity of our negative thoughts. Often they are based on unfounded fears, erroneous assumptions, or distorted thought patterns. By asking ourselves, is this really true? Or are there evidences that support this belief? We begin to challenge the authority of these thoughts over our emotions and perceptions. Another valuable strategy is recontextualization, which involves looking at a negative situation in a different light, seeking to find a more positive perspective or a lesson to be learned. This does not mean ignoring reality or painting everything with optimistic colors, but rather recognizing that, within each challenge, there are opportunities for growth and learning. Furthermore, cultivating gratitude can be a powerful antidote against negative thinking. By consciously focusing on the things we are thankful for, we shift our attention from what we lack to what we already possess. This not only elevates our emotional state, but also helps us cultivate an attitude of appreciation for life, even amidst its storms. Therefore, letting go of negative thoughts is not about avoiding reality or forcing superficial positivity. It's about learning to manage our attention, choosing to focus on what strengthens and uplifts us, and recognizing that, although we cannot control every thought that crosses our mind, we can always control how we respond to them. This is a fundamental step on the path to inner peace, a journey that begins within ourselves, one thought at a time. The importance of breathing in our journey to achieve inner peace is immense, acting as a bridge between the body and the mind, the physical and the spiritual. Breathing is something so fundamental to our existence that we often do it without thinking. However, when we turn our conscious attention to this simple act, it transforms into a powerful tool for calming the mind, reducing stress, and reconnecting with the present moment. Think of breathing as the silent language of inner peace, a serene dialogue between your inner self and the world around you. Practices of conscious breathing, such as deep diaphragmatic breathing, can have a profound impact on our emotional and physical well-being. By inhaling deeply, we fill our lungs with air, which stimulates the vagus nerve and activates our body's relaxation response. This simple act of breathing deeply can significantly reduce cortisol levels, the stress hormone, and increase the sensation of calm and well-being. It's as if, with each conscious breath, we were sending a message to our body that it's time to slow down, to surrender to a moment of peace. In addition to promoting relaxation, conscious breathing helps us anchor in the present moment. In a world where we are constantly distracted by thoughts about the past or worries about the future, breathing serves as a gentle reminder to return to the now. By focusing on the sensation of air entering and leaving our bodies, we can distance ourselves from the cacophony of thoughts that often dominate our mind and find a space of clarity and tranquility. Integrating the practice of conscious breathing into our daily routine does not require special equipment or much time. It can be practiced anywhere, at any time, whether during a break at work, before an important meeting, or in the comfort of our home. The secret lies in regularity and intention. Even just a few minutes of deep breathing can make a big difference in how we feel physically and emotionally. So the next time you feel overwhelmed by the chaos of daily life, remember the powerful tool you possess: your breath. Allow yourself a few moments to breathe deeply, to reconnect with the now and rediscover the serenity that resides within you. Breathing is not just an act of survival, but a key to living a fuller, more conscious, and above all, peaceful life. The connection with nature is a fundamental pathway to achieving inner peace and a sense of balance in our lives. This bond with the natural world takes us back to our roots, to our most basic essence, and reminds us of the beauty and simplicity that exist outside the complexities of modern daily life. Think of the last time you allowed yourself to be truly present in a natural environment, whether admiring the vastness of a starry sky, listening to the murmur of a stream, or feeling the fresh breeze on your face. These moments have the power to transport us to a state of being more tranquil and connected. Nature, with its infinite wisdom and perfect cycles, teaches us about the impermanence of all things and the importance of living in the present moment. It shows us that, just as the seasons change, our lives are also made up of phases of growth, decline, and renewal. By observing the resilience of plants and animals, we learn about strength and adaptability, reminding us that, despite the challenges we face, we have the capacity to thrive. Integrating experiences in nature into our routine can be incredibly rejuvenating. It's not necessary to venture into a remote forest or climb mountains to feel these benefits. The connection with nature can be found in a local park, in the garden of our home, or even by caring for indoor plants. The important thing is to allow ourselves to feel, with all our senses, the pulsating life around us, recognizing ourselves as part of this interconnected whole. Moreover, scientific studies have reinforced what we intuitively already know, that time spent in nature can have significant positive effects on our mental and physical health, reducing stress, improving mood, and even increasing our ability to focus and creativity. It's as if, by connecting with nature, we reconnect with the best version of ourselves, finding clarity and peace in its simplicity and beauty. Make seeking moments in nature a priority in your life. Allow yourself to slow down, breathe deeply, and simply be part of the natural world. This connection is a powerful reminder that, no matter the chaos that may exist in our lives, there is always a place of beauty, serenity, and renewal within our reach. By nurturing this connection, we nourish our soul, reinforcing our commitment to a more peaceful and centered path of life. The practices of gratitude have the transformative power to change our perception of the world, making us more receptive to the beauties and gifts that each day brings. Cultivating gratitude is not about ignoring the difficulties and challenges of life, but choosing to focus on the abundance and good things that often go unnoticed. Imagine for a moment the impact of starting and ending each day recognizing something for which you are grateful. This simple practice can significantly alter your emotional state, bringing more lightness and joy to your daily life. Gratitude connects us with the present moment, helping us appreciate what we have here and now, instead of getting lost in worries about the past or the future. It teaches us to see life through a lens of abundance, recognizing the infinite blessings that surround us, whether they are the relationships we value, the beauty of nature, or even the experiences that challenge us and make us grow. By practicing gratitude, we open ourselves to receive more of what we appreciate, creating a positive cycle of recognition and appreciation. Incorporating gratitude into our lives can be as simple as maintaining a gratitude journal, where we note down 3 things we are thankful for daily. This act of reflection helps us become more aware of the small joys and victories of everyday life, which are often overshadowed by our occupations and concerns. Furthermore, expressing gratitude to others, whether through a simple thank you, a message, or a gesture of kindness, not only strengthens our relationships, but also spreads positivity, creating a wave of goodwill and mutual appreciation. Science has shown that the practice of gratitude can have profound effects on our mental and physical health, reducing stress, improving sleep, and even increasing our sense of well-being and happiness. It's as if, by focusing on what is good and valuable in our lives, we reprogram our brain to experience more satisfaction and contentment. By engaging in practices of gratitude, we are not only improving our emotional state, but also cultivating a more positive and hopeful perspective on life. Gratitude allows us to celebrate the present, recognize the value of our journey, and open our hearts to the infinite possibilities that life offers. Thus, by choosing to live with gratitude, we also choose a life filled with richness, meaning, and joy. The relationship between physical exercise and inner peace is profound, offering a tangible path to relieve stress and cultivate a state of serenity and balance. When we move, whether through a walk, run, yoga, or any form of physical activity that pleases us, we are doing much more than taking care of our physical health. We are also nourishing our mind and spirit. Physical exercise acts as an outlet for accumulated tensions, releasing not only physical toxins, but also emotional ones. Think of exercise as a meditation in motion, a way to be present as your body moves, breathes, and exerts itself. This state of mindfulness during exercise can be incredibly powerful. transforming physical activity into an act of mental and emotional self-care. By focusing on the rhythm of our breathing, the sensation of our feet touching the ground, or the strength of our muscles contracting and relaxing, we are brought into the present moment, away from the worries and stresses that occupy our minds. Furthermore, science shows us that physical exercise releases endorphins, the so-called happiness hormones, which have the power to improve our mood and decrease feelings of depression, anxiety, and stress. It's as if each step, each deep breath during exercise were a dose of well-being, bringing a sense of lightness and joy that can last long after we've finished the activity. But the connection between physical exercises and inner peace goes beyond brain chemistry. The regular commitment to an exercise practice strengthens our discipline, self-esteem, and resilience. Overcoming physical challenges teaches us about our own strength and ability to face adversities, both on the yoga mat, on the running track, and in life in general. This sense of accomplishment and control can be deeply reassuring, reinforcing our sense of inner peace. Regardless of your exercise preference, the important thing is to find an activity that you enjoy and can practice regularly. It's not about performance or competition, but about connecting with your body, respecting its limits, and at the same time challenging them in a healthy way. By incorporating physical exercises into your routine, you're not only investing in your physical health, but also paving the way for greater inner peace, emotional balance, and overall well-being. As we journey together on this path in search of inner peace in times of chaos, we explore various practices and reflections that can serve as beacons on our journey. From anchoring in the present moment, through meditation and mindfulness, to letting go of negative thoughts and the importance of breathing. The connection with nature, the practices of gratitude, physical exercises, each of these elements composes the mosaic of strategies at our disposal to find serenity and balance. Recognizing the importance of these practices is not just a step towards inner peace. It's an invitation to reassess our relationship with ourselves, with others, and with the world around us. These techniques, although simple in their essence, require commitment, patience, and above all, kindness towards oneself. The journey to inner peace is not linear. It's full of highs and lows, advances and setbacks. However, each step taken is a step towards a state of greater harmony and understanding. Inner peace, as we've discovered, is not a final destination, but a path. It's a continuous process of growth, learning, and adaptation. It's not about achieving a permanent state of calm, but about developing the resilience and flexibility to navigate life's challenges with grace and serenity. It's about learning to dance in the rain rather than waiting for the storm to pass. As we conclude this journey, remember that the quest for inner peace is deeply personal and unique to each of us. There isn't a magic formula or a single path that applies to everyone. What works for one person may not work for another. Therefore, it's essential to listen to yourself, experiment with different practices, and find those that resonate with you. Finally, I encourage you not only to seek inner peace for yourself, but also to be a source of peace and serenity for others. Our ability to cultivate inner peace has a profound impact not just on our own lives, but also on the lives of those around us. By becoming islands of calm in a sea of chaos, we can inspire positive changes in our community and beyond. May this journey not end here, but continue to unfold with each conscious breath, each moment of gratitude, each step in nature. Inner peace is an art, a science, and above all, an act of self-love. Thank you for joining me on this journey. May you find serenity, strength, and joy on the path to inner peace. I hope this message has been helpful to you. Don't forget to like and share this video. See you in the next video. Goodbye.